This podcast is sponsored by YAZOO. Have a YAZOO with yourself.
Right, so today we are back with more analysis, advice, funny jokes, and deep thoughts. That's right, it's Reddit time.
Analysis, anal cyst.
Go on, pop it.
Just saying. Oh, pop it.
ASMR. Oh, baby, I'm begging.
That's going to get a copyright strike. Oh my God. Yeah, so this is essentially like a collab on YouTube, really, Reddit reacts.
Yeah, basically.
But Bach and Arthur.
We're basically using our intelligence, science knowledge, lawyer talk, and philosophy to read and solve some crazy Reddit.
Some crazy Reddit Rory.
Some freaking cray till the next day Reddit relationship stories and help with some of our very own funny problems.
Yes, that's right. We do have funny problems.
Fan problems.
Fan problems. Okay, all right.
You can't call our fans that, by the way.
You bunch of fannies. Is that a slur? Please tell me it's
No,
not.
you can say fan.
Sorry, it's the Buff Boys thing again.
It's a vagina. I think. I don't know anyway.
Yeah, which are great
Oh,
things.
fanny
so
is bum in America.
I'd be honoured to be. Oh, yeah.
Just come up on my finger.
Yeah, and fanny pack. My Aunt Fanny.
My aunt's funny.
Listen, we've heard about you
talking
guys
about that.
wanting us to nerd out. Don't worry, those pods are coming.
Jabba just cracked open a cold one. Gonna need a Stella to get through this. Fucking hell.
All
right.
We need some time. Batch is moving currently.
Oh, so still, fella.
Friends from work is a sinking ship. We're all getting ready to tread water.
Ooh, stomach
But once
pain.
we've got a minute and we've got some time to read some books and say some interesting stuff, we'll do another deep dive. Go into a bit of philosophy.
I should also mention I've got hay fever as well.
Oh, he's got hay fever as well. He does not stop crying about it. Seeping out of every orifice.
Mostly the bum and fanny, but
Gross.
the rest is okay. So, so Arthur, you've done a fantastic job of just explaining that, and I absolutely appreciate you for that. Just to go on to the next sort of thing. So if we're so good at philosophical thought, right?
Yeah.
Then we need to really test that with a question.
Okay.
So here we have moral luck, all right?
Okay.
That was the worst segue in a long
Yeah, this
time.
is so weird. What's
I
going on?
actually feel fabulous having the Notion on my lap for once and just being like this. I feel like
Notion's, by the way,
therapist.
a piece of software. It's not someone.
you're right, Notion. Good gentleman. Right, so basically moral luck was what we're on here. So look, so at the end of it, okay. So basically I've got a question for you.
Go on.
I'm testing your philosophy.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm testing your morals. There's two drunk drivers. Which one do you fuck? No, joke.
Oh, the MILF, of course.
Joking. I know. Hopefully this story doesn't get bad because we started with a joke there. We might have joked too soon.
Oh.
Two drunk drivers, identical behaviour. One makes it home safe, one kills a pedestrian.
Oh.
Which one do you fuck?
Fucking hell, that's...
Fucking hell. Okay,
Don't flirt with them.
right. I'll
Okay.
be completely serious here because I'm doing a psychological analysis of you.
Okay,
So,
go on.
same choice, wildly different blame, isn't
Okay.
it? Same choice. They both made the decision.
Interesting.
Why do we punish outcomes instead of choices?
Good question. Well, we've got a couple avenues to go down. Philosophical, legal. Let's go philosophy first because people like the philosophy. I mean, first of all, you kill someone,
That's bad, isn't it?
that is bad. There you go.
That's it. Right.
No, you gotta give value. You gotta give the value to the human life. You know, someone gets killed. Okay, someone has died. They've got friends. They've got family. There are knock-on consequences. Often we think about the victim, and if a victim dies, sometimes you kind of discard them because it's like, oh, they're gone. They're not currently suffering, and you think about other things. Okay, what about their family? What about, they've got kids. They've got a wife. Oh, the wife's currently the caregiver at home. The husband was the breadwinner at that time, and she's now like, oh, I'm a single mother. How am I going to cope? If she then goes, oh, my husband was killed, and this is all terrible, and the person's getting off just as lightly as if my husband wasn't killed, his life was essentially worthless. So there's a moral thing of like we've got to attach a value to the human life. Do you think humans have value?
Not really,
Fair enough.
to be honest.
Fair enough. then
no more than an ant.
Huh?
No more than an ant.
An ant. Oh, all conscious creatures equal to you, are they? Fair enough. Getting into Jainism.
It was actually Anne that was driving that car, wasn't it?
I knew he was going to make an ant joke back there. I knew it. General Ant.
It was Dex the bad driver. Dex the bad driver.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wait, actually, isn't there?
It was Anne.
Oh.
One of them actually.
Oh, one of them actually did they?
Yeah, that was...
Oh, God.
I thought you were just saying
just
ant
anked-
as in a general ant. I didn't know it was ant and deck.
I thought you meant the insect, and then I just realised we've stumbled into actual slander.
I was talking about an insect.
Fair enough.
Ants are...
I said I'd deck him if he did that again. That's what I meant.
You know Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what he got running around him and all that?
Mm-hmm.
That is an ant. That's what an ant is. Basically.
Fair enough.
Once you know Ant-Man and you work back, it's easy to remember which one the ants are.
Why don't you ask the question back to Batch?
Fair enough. Well, should I go on to the legal side as well? Because I did the philosophical value.
Ripped. Go on, legal. Yep. Legal team. Yep. Go on.
Well, what do we punish for in many ways? Obviously, one's a deterrent, one's punitive. Let's say, for example, someone's drunk driving and they go, "Oh, I think that might be someone up ahead. Oh, I'm drink driving anyway. It doesn't matter. Well, if that's a person and I run them over and I kill them, or if it's not a person and I'm ending up in jail for the same amount of time. If you go, oh damn, if that's a person and I kill them, I'm actually way worse off. Could make a small amount of difference in a deterrent way to be like, in case that is a person, or I'm going around the bend. Oh, this is somewhere where people cross the road. I am drunk driving, but I'm going to take a bit more care here. So there's that way. There's the proof way of going like, if someone rings up and goes, oh, this person was driving crazy down the road, so they're driving, they're a bit crazy. It's like, okay, but how crazy were they? We got your word, maybe, we don't know. With an accident like this, if you crash and someone dies, you get the scientists in and go, look at the skid marks. You know how much the car weighs? You can, using those skid marks, you can tell exactly how fast they were going. And their brains are splattered all over this wall at this degree. You can actually use the scene to be like, we know exactly how fast you were going, and we can really nail you for it.
Bro, don't make me laugh by saying skid marks and then move on to say something really vile.
And then, of course, the last thing.
I keep thinking about skid marks.
And then the last thing is you want to give a really severe punishment for something this dangerous, but kind of hard to justify to a society going, we're actually going to give you 25 years in prison for drunk driving. You're drunk driving, okay, I drunk drove home. Didn't kill anyone. I should be a few years. I should be 25 years. If you're going to keep them the same, do you make it really high and have, maybe society going, oh, that's excessive for drink driving if no one died because there were no bad consequences necessarily, just a risk? Or do you go the other way around and go, oh, it's too low. They killed someone. Oh, they're only getting 5 years. And it's like, oh, we've got to keep them the same. So, because outcomes matter at the end of the day. People factor it in.
Yep.
People care, the victims care, the culprits care, potential culprits care. It's all important.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think... Fucking hell. Not a lot. I don't really think very often. It hurts.
Too many words.
Same choice, wildly different blame. Why do we punish outcomes instead of choices? I think we punish both.
Yeah, but as in why the difference? Why does it matter? If it's just lucky. That drunk driver couldn't tell whether someone was going to cross the road.
I don't know.
Let's say two mates driving the exact same speed around the exact same corner. First one goes around the corner. Second one does the exact same thing, but someone steps out, crash. It's like, oh, you've done the exact same thing. One of you's just mad unlucky.
I think
you killed someone, but like you've done the exact same thing as your mate. Because you just got unlucky.
Because the outcome it's always a worry that making that choice, or you could get away with it, get back, blah, blah, blah. Or you could make a real bad mistake there. So making that choice regardless, you've got minimum this amount of time in prison. Maximum probably life if you do something really bad. What do you think of that?
What did you say?
Honestly, I just think it feels about right.
Oh, okay.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It feels
all right, Alex O'Connor, fair play.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it just feels
Just your
about
emotional
right.
reaction to it.
Honestly, I think it feels about right. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if we got all the legal systems correct in this world, in this
Oh,
country.
we haven't.
That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
you know, I don't know why I don't know why that's the way it is. Just is. I'm not involved in the laws.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to build laws from the ground up, I'd make anything that I deem illegal punishable probably by death.
Jeez.
That way you can guarantee no one steps out of line. So there you go.
Fair play.
Strike one, you die.
That's a really interesting. That was one of the questions I prepared for my Oxford law interview. That it was if it became law tomorrow that anyone that parked on a yellow line was put to death, is it immoral?
And the answer?
The correct answer is it's disproportionate, but to no one. Oh, the part of the question I missed out was if that was the case, but no one did it as a result, is it immoral? Is it a good law? And it's like, oh yeah, it's unfair, but basically you've just got to pick out both parts, that it's like unfair, it's disproportionate side, but also that there's actually no one suffering as a result. No one's actually getting.
It's tough that
punished.
actually. It is tough that because if you were to kill me for that, I'd be really pissed off because you can make mistakes.
Not in your world, mate.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate the world I've just built. I hate it.
I want to burn it to the ground.
But that I wouldn't have yellow lines in my world.
No. But are you in favour of that sort of governance? Going like, let's just make things that you know are completely avoidable crimes.
Yeah, completely
punishment.
avoidable
So it's like just
crimes.
never
I would
fucking do
increase.
it.
Yeah, I would increase the punishment.
Burglarizing someone's house.
Yeah, in my
You
world
just go-
there'd be no burglars.
If you've got a sufficient welfare state and all that kind of stuff
Yep.
to take care of the absolute poor, the people
Yep.
with mental issues and,
Yep.
and stuff like that, and you
I
go,
think the thing
no
is,
one does it out of necessity.
the
or
problem is a lot of these crimes are worth the risk for these people. Burglaring a house, worth the risk for these people. They think, oh, I could get a Lamborghini out of that. Whereas,
Who burgles a Lamborghini?
well, I would burgle a Lamborghini if I was a burglar.
Oh, you got yours?
Yes.
Fair play.
And they might end up with, I don't know what the thing is for burgling Lamborghinis, probably a year knowing the government. So I would kill them.
Do you think you should
To
be able,
bits.
Do you think, because obviously in the UK we haven't really got standing
I wouldn't
ground
kill
laws, do you think if a burglar comes in, you should be able to whack him around the head with anything, any object?
Yeah, oh yeah, I think you should be able to
Use lethal force.
at least use your hands, yeah.
Yeah.
I would actually go as far as saying I think you should be able to rip their limbs off one by one.
Really? I kind of think...
I think if someone
a lot
comes
of
into your
that-
house to burgle, you should be able to punch them in the face.
Yeah.
How are you not allowed to punch them in the face for that?
You can't really assault someone that's burgling you in the UK.
But then here's the thing is that if you do that,
Batter them.
what are they going to do? Go to the police?
That's true. They do
I was
sometimes.
burgling in his house and he punched me in the fucking face. I did get his car in the end, but he fucking done that. So, yeah, I don't know if it makes any sense, but I would just, the really bad crimes, I would make it, ramp up the punishment so it just never happens, at least. Murder, I wouldn't even make murder be the thing. I wouldn't even make the death penalty for murder. It would be taking off their toenails one by one. Let them grow back and do it again. Over and over and over again. A constant drip on their forehead.
You know what I always thought when you look back to like ancient Rome and they're sort of like, they're killing a lot of the criminals. I'd be like, you guys are trying to expand your empire. You've got a lot of wars going on from time to time. Surely you go, right, lads, rather than us killing you in the streets or around back of the castle, we'll make a squadron out of you. You'll go to war. You'll be on the front lines.
Oh, if you've got war, yeah.
I'd be like, you guys, you know, you're going to die anyway. Go fight. And you know what? Maybe if you win, come back to me. We'll talk about it.
Right, so it's like, okay, if you make it out like making the Rat King, if you put enough rats in a thing. Something like that, anyway.
I don't know much about the Rat King. I'm not not gonna lie.
You don't know? You haven't heard of the Rat King?
No.
So you've got a barn with a rat infestation.
Yeah.
You've got two choices. You put a cat in there to get rid of the rats, or you make a Rat King. And how you make a Rat King is, I thought you told me about the Rat King. You get a pit of rats and you don't feed them. They will all eat each other. One will be left standing. You put more rats in with that one. same thing. More rats, same thing. More rats, same thing. More rats, same thing. After a year, you just take the one rat. All it knows is eating fucking rats.
Okay.
Chuck that in a barn, it'll eat all the fucking rats.
You've just spent ages making a fucking cat, mate.
No, but the problem with the cat... listen, the problem with the cat...
Eventually, it'll be
true.
almost as good as the bloody cat. You can either buy a cat or you can have some fucking
Or you
fun
make
with it.
one. But the problem with the cat...
This one's got a longer fucking tail, so...
Mate, the problem with the cat is they like to fuck.
Who does?
You'll end up with more cats. And then you get a cat infestation. All this rat will know is eating rats. It won't even know about fucking rats because it just knows to eat them.
Damn.
So you will just have one rat. Kill all the rats. Anyway, I thought you told me about that, to be honest. I don't know where I got that from.
I didn't.
Probably a bloke in a pub in the corner.
Fair enough.
Don't do that. It's not a real thing. It's just an old wives' tale, I think. Don't make a rat king. I don't think it works.
I think this is not far off the James Bond story that the villain tells.
Very James Bond.
About
And
the rats.
He went in the thing and then...
Yeah.
Oh, is it from a James Bond thing?
Yeah.
That's funny because I've never really watched James Bond, so I don't know how I picked that up. And it isn't through you.
I think I told you on the pod a while ago.
Oh, it's that then.
Yeah. So go listen to the other. That ain't it though, bro.
That's mad. That's mad. I've
That's
regurgitated your story badly.
That's not far. Okay. Anyway.
So badly you don't recognise.
We'll not. Yeah.
Mad. Anyway, all right, let's move on from that.
It was actually. I think it was before Jabba's time. It was in an episode in season 1. It was the James Bond villain, the Spanish guy. Do you know who I mean? What, a Bond villain?
I have no idea, mate.
Fair enough. Anyway, it was a Skyfall villain, and his whole thing was, it wasn't like instead of a cat get a rat king. It was like, this like island had been infested with rats, and did the same kind of thing, but made it 2 rats. So there were just 2 surviving rats. They got a taste for rats because they only ate rats in the barrel, and then they got released. But rather than being like, oh, this is a way to get rid of rats, his whole thing was like, Bond, me and you, we're the 2 rat kings, we're the train killers. But rather than fighting each other, we're the same thing. We should instead fight the government who made us these train killers, fight the grandma who made us kill our fellow creatures. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're being set up as enemies. It's like the politicians, mate. It's politics.
My version
We're
is
going,
way
it's all your
better.
fault, it's all your fault. What about them up there, mate?
Yeah, but what about all the rats in the barn? What about that? Where did that come into it?
Get a cat instead.
All right, fine.
That's the philosophy.
All right.
That's what I mean. Me and you, we always fight each other. Oh, you're fucked in there, you're fucked in there.
No, I'm tapped.
It's him. He's the one that turns us on each other.
About to say something really bad.
He's about
It was Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem, that's the one.
He was Fabregas.
Raul.
Raul.
I don't know. Anyway.
All right, yeah.
But yeah, let us know what theories you want us to cover in a future episode. Can't wait to hear your suggestions.
That's right, because we've got to stop it there because we've got some serious dilemmas coming up.
Ooh.
Lots of Reddit stories, like we spoke about in the beginning. But before we get into that, now it's time to thank our partner of this episode, YAZOO. That's right. So we're going to be introducing a segment called Milkshake It Off.
Our producer has found some embarrassing stories and dilemmas for us to address and milkshake them off for our audience.
But first, let's take a hydration break.
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
I knew you go strawberry as well.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite drinks of all time.
Dilemma 1. I was working my first big corporate job and absolutely venting to my work bestie about our colleague via email. I wrote, if he asked me to format one more spreadsheet, I'm going to throw myself out the window. Except I didn't send it to my bestie. I accidentally hit reply all on a company-wide announcement chain.
That is awful.
I wouldn't take the risk of doing any of the gossip on the work emails, to be honest. I would
Think about the IT
You got to go
group.
sharpen your pencil at the bin and talk to each other that way. That's the way to do it. Or I've got to go print something out. So do you. Come on, follow me over there. But you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world because at least everyone in the company knows that they're the gossip queen or king. That's what I would love. People be like, oh, he's actually kind of cool.
That's
He's just
true.
straight up gossiping. They'll be like, I'm going to go chat to him.
Yeah, get him out on a drinks after work on a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going to go over there. I was staying at my partner's parents' house for the very first time. After a heavy dinner, I destroyed their guest bathroom.
Oh, crikey.
Only to realise the toilet was completely clogged. There was no plunger. In a panic, I looked around for anything to use, found a decorative plastic ruler in a drawer and chopped it up to make it flush. I cleaned the ruler, put it back and thought I got away with it. Cut to breakfast the next morning as Dad mentions he noticed his favourite vintage ruler is missing from the drawer, currently hiding in the bedroom pretending to be sick.
How did you mistake a vintage ruler for a decorative plastic one?
That is the thing you have an issue with.
You know what? I kind of get it.
I don't get
It
it.
would be so embarrassing to be at the family house and be like, I've clogged the toilet. What are you going to do? Get the parents up, get them to plunge it?
Do you know what? If you're going to take anything positive away from this, it's probably that you had the luxury of touching a vintage ruler. You don't know how lucky you are. My flatmate has been hopelessly in love with this guy from a uni course for 2 years. She talks about him constantly, but was always too shy to make a move. Last weekend, I went to a house party alone, got a bit tipsy, and ended up hitting it off and had a massive snog with a random, incredibly attractive guy. We exchanged numbers. The next morning, I showed my flatmate his picture. It was him. Her crush of 2 years. She's now refusing to speak to me, but the guy just texted me asking me out on a proper date. Do I throw away potentially amazing romance for roommate peace, or do I go for it?
The fact that they're saying flatmate rather than friend makes me think that it's more...
True.
They're not actually friends. Because if this is your best friend of 10 years,
You'd say
let
friend.
the guy go, apologise, be like, you know, your loyalty was with your friendship. Your flatmate fancied him. She didn't make a move for 2 years. And you did.
It's tough. It's
You
tough,
rizzed it up
though.
on day one.
No, but it's tough though. Come on, man.
Aura.
You can't just do... You're a devil.
Aura.
You can't just go, aura.
Aura.
When you hear a dilemma, you can't just go, aura.
Yeah, pick the aura. No, you're aura maxing, seriously.
I think she needs to just go, look, can you just forgive me? And if she forgives her, then she shouldn't see him. If she doesn't forgive her, she should see him.
I think go for it. Go for it.
Look, we all make mountains out of molehills sometimes, don't we?
We do. And YAZOO is a seriously tasty milk drink that helps you see the silver lining, helps give you a nice, positive perspective on your problems.
That's really insightful. And you're correct, actually.
So good. It's actually so delicious. It's
It
hard
is
not
good.
to be positive when you're drinking this.
That's right. So next time life trips you up, have a YAZOO with yourself and get some perspective. That'll all be okay. I'll kick it off first because I feel like I've got a clipboard in front of me, that sort of thing.
Clipboard.
Don't you dare, mate. Seriously. Right, so this one, have you ever heard of Am I the Arsehole?
Yes.
I thought you might. Right, so this is an AITA. Short for Am I the Arsehole. AITA for refusing to keep inviting my sister after what she did at my birthday.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you no context.
All right.
Joking. I will give you the context, but actually that could be quite funny. Predict. Predict.
For refusing to invite my sister for what she did at my birthday.
I'll let you predict.
I'm guessing, given all these AITA things are all one-sided, I think the sister will have done something bad and OP will have done nothing wrong and that will only be one side of it. But I think
OP, what's that?
original poster.
Oh.
So yeah, OP is the person who wrote it. I think OP will be not the AOL, and I think sister will be.
Okay, all right, let's find out. So I, 24-year-old female, had my birthday a couple of weeks ago and I invited my parents, my sister, a 27-year-old female, so an older sister, some friends and my boyfriend over. Nothing huge, just dinner, my cake at my apartment, and cake at my apartment. My sister has always been the type that kind of has to be the center of attention, but usually I just ignore it because everyone says that's just how she is. Well, halfway through dinner, she starts making jokes about how my apartment looks like an IKEA display because I like everything matching. Everyone laughed a little, and I laughed too because whatever. But then she kept going and started making comments about my job, saying at least someone has to make enough money to buy fake plants. And then she brought up something really embarrassing from high school that I haven't thought about in years. I would love to know what it was. At that point, I was honestly just annoyed because it stopped feeling like jokes and more like she was trying to get everyone to laughing at me. My boyfriend even changed the subject a couple of times because she kept bringing it back up. After everyone left, she texted me saying, I was acting weird all night, and I told her, yeah, because she wouldn't stop making fun of me. She said I was being dramatic and that nobody else had a problem with it. Fast forward to now, my mum asked if my sister is coming to a barbecue I'm hosting next month, and I said no. I don't really want her there if she's just going to spend the whole time taking shots at me. Now my mum is upset, saying I'm creating family drama over a few jokes, and my sister says I'm punishing her over nothing. Part of me feels like maybe I should just let it go because it was only one night, but I also don't really want to spend another event waiting for the next comment. Am I the arsehole for not inviting her this time, or am I making too big of a deal out of it?
Ooh.
It's hard to tell without knowing the severity of the jokes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you might be being sensitive, or the jokes might have been too far.
But at the same time, it depends how much you care about. Because I always think these things are subjective, right? Like, let's say
It's opinions based.
it's opinions based. Yeah, but it's opinions based.
It's opinions based.
If I made a joke about your trainers, I might just be like, oh, that's obviously like nothing. It's fucking ridiculous. I've been waiting to say something the whole time. They are shiny. No, I'm sorry.
That's opinions based.
But I could be like, that's a harmless joke. And if you get upset by it, I shouldn't care as much about whether the joke is objectively harmful as much as I've upset you. Do you know what I mean? If there was a day when we were having a hangout and I upset you by making certain jokes, and I was like, oh, I don't see it that way. I think you're being sensitive.
Yeah.
Because I care about you as a friend, the priority should be like, oh, sorry, mate. Like, I actually really didn't mean that. I feel bad. I won't do it again. Like that, she should care more. Her sister should care more about her feelings than whether like she thinks that the jokes were nothing. If her sister turned around and be like, you really upset me and I really didn't have a good time. I'm hosting another function.
Yeah.
You made me feel like shit at the last one. I don't want you to be there. Maybe if the sister had turned around and been like, oh, I had no idea, really didn't get that. Thought we were on a playful vibe. Please invite me again. I promise I won't. I'll be more aware of it. I understand. It's like, oh, there's an apology. There's a bit of change. I'll give you another chance. Everyone deserves a second chance. But the fact the sister's like, oh, you're being sensitive or whatever. It's like, oh, so you're just completely invalidating my feelings.
Yeah.
And the mum as well. You're creating family drama. The sister started it. She was the one that was being mean.
It sounds
she
like
started the drama.
It does feel a little bit like maybe there's like a level of jealousy in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like people that tear one person down like that relentlessly, when you see it, you're like, you're doing that for a reason. You're projecting. You're upset. You're insecure.
You're upset because maybe
whatever.
her house doesn't look like an IKEA showroom.
Yeah.
And she wants fake plants, and that's why she's doing that. She's saying that. But honestly, I think that's it.
That's not IKEA. That's hollower than my fucking head.
I think if anything, mate, that is mental. You need more brain cells up there.
Huh?
Who?
Why?
Who? Anyway, I think it's a compliment saying your place looks like an IKEA showroom. To be honest,
Yeah, I actually love a stroll around IKEA.
that means it's put
bloody
together.
love it.
That means it's bloody put together. But also, that's the difficulty with family, isn't it? Because if it's you can pick and choose who to hang out with as friends, but family is family. So maybe you
Not
would
for the cookout, right?
not for the cookout. So maybe
Fine,
the thing
weddings,
is, it's
whatever.
like,
You're like, oh, okay,
it's
I
like
really
you
should
wouldn't
invite
you
you.
wouldn't be friends with someone who's like relentlessly taking the mick out of you. Probably, if you're a bit sensitive, you wouldn't be friends with a sort of person like that. But if that just happens to be how your siblings are, then you would just be like, yeah, fine.
I'm
You know
still
what I
friends with Chris.
But he doesn't mean it. But Chris is a fucking idiot.
No, you're right. I think you're right.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, you're right. I wonder if that's come out yet, or if that's
Oh, this is next
yeah,
week.
friends from work.
Probably not.
Yes, you're right. It probably isn't.
So, yeah.
I don't think you're the arsehole. But you didn't invite them to the cookout. Everyone loves a
I
barbecue.
don't think the sister deserves to go to the cookout if she's been mean.
Now, to be fair, it's up to you who you invite.
Respect your feelings. Respect your own boundaries.
I don't think you're
you had
the
the
arsehole.
conversation. You let them know.
If I think what you're looking for is an apology, which is fair enough. And when
Yeah.
you get that, then she would get an invite.
Yeah. Just be like,
So-
listen, if you want to come along, just say you're sorry. Let me know you won't do it again.
Yeah,
Give
if
me another chance to come
she
along.
was nasty to you, wasn't she?
Yep.
It sounds like so. Whatever.
There you go.
I don't think you're the arsehole.
Problem solved.
Yeah, the comments agree with you as well.
Do they?
Oh, go through some comments.
Shock.
What are the top comments saying?
Top comment: Mum doesn't have to
Shock,
come.
fellow high EQ people. What?
Mum doesn't have to come either. We didn't even touch on that.
Ooh.
The mum was saying, "God,
I did say-
you're caught in
I did
fucking
say
drama."
you're causing drama.
Oh, I
Am
tuned
I
out
though?
when you were talking.
Yeah.
And whilst we're on the fucking topic, these plants look shite. No, but the mums are like that though, aren't they? They just want homogeneity or whatever the word is. No, they want peace, don't they? They want peace.
Some do.
Some want problems. True. All right. Well, I don't think you're the arsehole ultimately. And if you were, I'd bloody lick it. I love bum.
I hate everyone.
You're not. I'm an arsehole.
Lick me.
Lick me, suck me, fuck me. It's a Harry Styles song. All right, you do the next one. Good luck. This is your first time reading for ever. Usually you do pictures and felt.
The fact we might get to the end of everything and be like, well, if you weren't the arsehole, I would look at it. Never going to solve anything because that's going to be the answer to everything.
The thing is as well, we've got like 12 more Am I the Arseholes? So at the end of every single one of them, I'm going to have to...
We can handle 12 arseholes.
Yeah, but what I'm saying...
bro.
What I'm saying is that...
You know Jabba's into that shit.
At the end of every single one, you sort of got to say...
Yeah. But even if they're not the arsehole, put a fucking tennis skirt on them all. And we'll consider it.
No.
Crazy thing is, I'm actually.
Would you rather Jabba in a tennis skirt?
No.
Nothing underneath, and he is producing the pod like that, or Renegade Raider?
Oh, and I can't have both. Jabba. And I love Renegade Raider. Okay, next up. Today, I messed up. This one's no arsehole. This is just like this is a story, and we can just give our thoughts if we've got them, if we can conjure them. His head, by the way, smells like the back of a London bus right now. That thing is
overheating.
Mine is sore.
Back of a London bus. Fucking hell.
Okay. This did not happen today, but last week. I've only just got the courage to relive the tale. Today I messed up by sending a picture of my penis to my boss to show his wife.
What? To show his wife?
So, I'm fairly close with my boss, and his wife is my go-to hairdresser because that's her business, and I like to support them. That's bold.
Do you want to trim?
Go on.
I was just going to say, I thought...
Well, your teeth sharp enough yet?
I thought maybe she'd be a doctor, and that's why he was like, I'll show your wife this if I got something wrong with me.
Well, so after work one day, I drove my boss to his wife's business to get a haircut, and we all drank several beers during the process. So, is that normal?
No.
What a weird fucking story already.
Fucking weird fucking dynamic, mate.
Somewhere in our conversation, his wife asked me what products I use in my hair, and I didn't know the names. I said I would text her an image of them all. I didn't have her number, so I decided to text my boss instead. There I am in my bathroom, drunk and naked with all the hair stuff I use, about to hop in the shower, and I think to myself, this is a great time to send a picture of all this. I have it all here anyway. I quickly snap a photo of it all and send it immediately to my boss. Before I even looked at the photo, I added, show this to your wife, to follow it up. That's when my horror sank in. The camera was zoomed out in 0.6 instead of 0.1 or 1x. And in the corner of the photo, I see it. The first train of thought was, if I'm holding the phone in this hand and the products in the other hand, why the fuck is my thumb in the photo? It wasn't my thumb. It was the tip of my penis, fully exposed. I prayed he wouldn't notice as it was off the edge of the picture, but his first reply was, yo, what the fuck? Your whole ass dick is on the picture. The fact that I followed up with, show this to your wife, floored me. I don't know if I laughed because it was so funny or out of pure shame. He wouldn't look or talk to me for the entire week. And no, he did not show it to his wife. Thank God. I'll never be able to live it down.
That is mental. Fucking straight up cock.
Just straight up drunk cock.
Show that to your fucking wife. Shove that in your wife's fucking eyes.
That's horrible.
Oh god.
I am getting the vibe that they are a bit of a polycule.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, whatever that
I'll
means.
get my hair cut at yours, and we can all go out for drinks
Yeah, we'll
after.
get back and you give me a trick.
And I'll show you what products I use in my intimate bathroom.
They feel very close, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Oh, so close. That's the thing, isn't it?
Maybe I think he's testing the waters, being like, is there an interest in a possible triangle here?
Why is he fucking taking that photo button?
Because the husband could be like, oh no, it's in the bottom corner, your meat. I'll send it to my wife anyway. Schrodinger's dick pic.
You think it's a soft launch?
It was either a joke, it was either, oh no, my dick was in it, or like a, oh, my dick was in it, but you want to send it to your wife
Oh,
anyway.
my dick was in it.
Hmm?
Yes, I do use Valida.
Pardon?
It's just a brand.
Schrodinger's dick pic is so funny.
Pardon?
Have you seen it?
Schrodinger's dick pic.
Schrodinger's dick
Have you
pic.
seen Schrodinger's dick pic?
No.
That's why I call him Schrodinger.
No, it's just...
Oh, that's a Schrodinger.
And I'm a Schrodinger.
And I'm a show winner.
You didn't have to sing that one. Schrodinger, you have to sing. Schro winner, you just have to win.
And I'm a show brum, 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 ringer.
Okay, anyway.
No, come on, we've got the whole alphabet to do.
But this is TIFU. What does TIFU stand for?
Today I messed up.
How does that stand for? What?
Today I flipped up.
Oh.
Got a feeling you might have chosen the same one.
Yeah, I think you've gone for the penis picture again. I think you've
No. I'm talking about this penis one. I'm saying that's a TIFU. Because I'm trying to figure out, or we're not figuring out who's in the wrong here.
No, that was just a mere.
It's
just
pretty
reflect
obvious
on
who's
it.
in the bloody wrong.
And I said, it's Schrodinger.
Yeah, Schrodinger's cock, man. That's a problem, isn't it? You know what I mean? All right. I'll go next. Fine. I'm just picking a good one because I want to get it really, really nice. Yeah, bingo, got one. Get ready.
What
Am I the anal hole
Ooh.
for charging my partner rent for living in the house I own? Partner.
Okay.
Now, buckle up. Okay. What WLW stand for?
Win or loss.
Okay. Fellow potential arseholes. Prepare to be licked. First, thanks for any honest advice you can provide. So we can be honest with them.
Good.
A bit of background. My girlfriend and I have been dating, not married, for 3 years. She's 3 years older than me. And has 2 degrees.
You must have picked her up in
Weird
the kissing
flex.
club.
Masters and bachelors from 2 prestigious universities compared to my 1 bachelor.
I'm the master, you're the bachelor.
Master basically you are. From, yeah, so she's got 2. He's only got 1 from a state college. He's really downplaying himself and hyping her up here, okay? I think I know why. We started dating at the tail end of our college careers, back when we both had mediocre jobs. When I began my first adult gig, I felt a shift in our relationship. What does adult gig mean?
Just job.
Okay. As if she was envious about how quickly I was able to advance. Needless to say, I ended up leveraging my contacts and helped her get a similar position with way better pay than what she was making before. As I continued advancing in my role, I was given significant salary bonuses, and when I brought in more money, she'd casually make remarks like, now you can be my sugar mama. Well, he would be the sugar papa. Now you can pay for my dinner. I can't wait to be a stay-at-home mum. And the kicker, you have to stop living in the mindset that's what's yours is yours, and that includes finances. So she was hinting, give me that bag, give me that bag. Every single time I'd follow up with my own comments along the lines of, I'm not into that. Our relationship should be equal, 50-50. Or maybe you can begin applying for promotions or positions that will pay more. Her classic answer, I like my job too much to do that. Side note, now get ready for the side note. In my opinion, long for IMO. That's a bullshit answer, long for BS. And shows me that she does not want to apply herself or put in her own work to get a better paying role. But you could be the judge of that. And they're talking to us. Prior to the home purchase, we sat down and discussed where we both stood financially and how the home buying scenario would pay out. We quickly realised a few things. 1, she did not have a significant savings. How do you not know that about each other? Feels like they don't really know each other at all. 2, she did not have the best credit And 3, she had overwhelming debt that I never knew about till this conversation. After moments of bickering, I made an executive decision to go in on the home by myself and mentioned that in doing so, she would have to pay me rent in exchange. She agreed. Right, so they didn't know anything about each other.
Laissez-faire.
Fast forward to present day. The home was purchased and we moved in a week ago. It's my name only. Mortgage is $2,100 a month. I asked that she pays me $900 in rent. Last night, during our date, she expressed how frustrated she was at me, said that asking her to pay rent caught her off guard and that paying rent to live in our home irked her. I was shocked, felt instantly uncomfortable, then drew back on the conversation and we had when she had agreed to pay rent. Okay. She agreed. That's what he's mad about. He's just not renting well. In short, her rationale was this. I don't believe in paying rent in a house I don't own. And we are partners. Maybe one day we will be life partners. It shouldn't have to be about money all the time. Ugh, help. I feel like she's manipulating the situation, but I also understand where she's coming from. Am I the arsehole?
I think this guy is a bit for the arrangement. I feel like if your partner earns more money and they're going to buy the house and you go into it and you go, you can afford, let's say, just to make it easier, you can afford twice as much as me rather than the splitting up the 900 out of it. I wouldn't, if they were paying twice as much as me and I was paying half, but I knew that all of their money was going into an asset that they were then walking away with, and all of mine was going into paying off their asset that then they walk away with. I don't think that's not even fair based on what you're both paying.
No.
If she was like, oh, he expects me to pay £900 towards the mortgage and he only pays $1,300, but he should pay more. I'd be like, okay, now we can talk, because you're like, okay, what are the ratios? What's a fair ratio? How much give? How much pull is there? How much important is finances? But if she's going like, you're paying the 1,200, and I'm paying 900, but £2,100 of our pot together is going into an asset all in your name. If we break up 10 years down the line, I've put all this money into this. You know, I've put all this money. I've put probably, you know, close to 100 grand in across the 10 years, or around 100 grand. And okay, you've put in more, but you walk away with your 150 odd grand or whatever. Oh no, well, between them, it would be more than 200 grand. You walk away with £250,000 worth of assets and I walk away with nothing? How's that fair? And all of my rent money's been going into building an asset for you. That's not fair. It should be, even if the amount of payment is not equal, they should walk away with that share. Currently he walks away with all that. Doesn't make sense.
All of it. Maybe they need a different system of he pays the mortgage, keeps that money, she does some bills, that's it.
I do think it's really difficult
It's hard
as
to
well.
know without knowing their salaries, isn't it? It's like, I don't know how much more he earns than her.
And that's the thing. And also, like, I think relationships are one of those things where, like, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer about anything.
Yeah, it's up to them.
You know, if you've got a sugar mama that wants to pay for everything, or a sugar dad, and he's happy to pay for everything, she can stay at home, or vice versa. Or like they go 50-50, or one of them earns double but pays half. If they're both going, I'm happy with this, got nothing to do with me, you guys have agreed to it. But it's tough when you go like, you clearly have different values, because like this is an important thing in a relationship. If you're sitting there going like, actually, my career isn't that important to me. I don't really want to be working late hours in work and driving for a promotion and battling with people in my work. Like, money and power and status aren't that important to me. It's fine that they're important to you, but I don't think you should be able to project them onto me and go like, oh, you should be battling for promotions at work. You should be applying. You should be paying more. Like that part of who I am is my values of how much I value the status in employment and money. And if I don't care that much, you've got the decision to either be with me as my life partner, as I am, or not. And you can encourage me, but I don't have to do what you want to do. Great for you. If you want to earn loads of money and you want to live in a really nice house and all that kind of stuff, that's fair. But like, I want to raise our kids. I want to be a stay-at-home parent, or like, I want to pursue my lifestyle. Or like, I want to have loads of hours in the evening and weekends for a hobby, and I'm happy paying less rent and living in a smaller house. If you want to go bigger, you can go bigger.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because it sounds like they both
aligned.
agreed on this house, but then he found out about all the debt that she had not told him about. So I feel like there's more going on that was like,
And that's
caused
also not great.
issues.
They've just got a lot of relationship issues.
Yeah,
They've got very different values. They don't communicate
they don't know
evidently.
each other, really. Yeah.
They don't know each other. You shouldn't be buying a house with someone
If you don't know that,
without
to be honest,
knowing
if
their
you find out,
financials.
if you find out that after being with each other for 3 years and they haven't told you any of that, probably at that point I'd be like, nah, you've been hiding something crazy like that.
Yeah. And like I get hit from his side going like, if you've got financial problems, I don't want us jointly going into a financial venture where like if we're missing mortgage payments, that's going to kill me. But I mean, is that not going to be the same if she's paying rent? If she can't pay her rent, can he afford the mortgage without her?
Yeah, that's another thing. He should only be getting that place if he could afford it without her.
Yeah. And then you can go, hey, I've got the mortgage, don't worry, it's all paid.
Yeah.
But you should pay me a bit of rent for living here. But it should be decreased to factor in the fact that he has the advantage of walking away with the entirety of an asset. And she's going, I'm pumping this money in. And I mean, does she get renter's rights? Like, if the boiler breaks, she, as a renter, shouldn't have to pay for it because she's a renter. Like, does she get all of these rental advantages? Or is he going to turn around and go, oh, boiler's broken, let's both chuck in 200 quid for it?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, you've got the advantage of being the owner. At least give me the advantage of being a renter, which is I don't have these one-off expenses. And like, you know, there's a maximum, I'll lay a deposit down and like, even if the house is absolutely trash, like, only take a certain amount away. There's a lot to it, but it just feels like they need to get on the same page with things.
Yeah.
They need couples therapy to be like, let's just align where we want to align and where we go from here.
We need to bring him in. That's what we need to do.
Bring him in.
We need to bring him in and we need to sort him out.
But it is always sad because I think with relationships as well, like, there are so many things that you need to be aligned on that two people aren't necessarily going to be aligned on. Like, not only just relationships, but like friendships and workmates and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, even with friends from work, we're going to have different values on like what we want from the videos. Like, some of us might want to go, Simon, just have it. Do they want to have fun? Do they want to have money? Do they want to have that? And you can be really good friends, but like, no matter who it is, you're going to have differences.
Yeah.
And it's whether you can make those differences work and go like, you know what? You know, everything's about compromise. Figure out if you can compromise or are you locked. But it sounds like, doesn't sound great.
No. Sounds like a mess.
Sounds like a mess.
Yeah, sorry to say.
It's drama. It's good drama. I like it.
The comments were a little bit split. Mostly saying that he's not the arsehole.
Yeah.
But some saying he's the arsehole.
Interesting.
You can see both sides, really.
All right. Next up, we've got another Am I Overreacting? Am I Overreacting? He keeps hinting at an unusual kink 2 weeks in. He keeps saying tennis skirt.
Oh, God.
I need to stop saying that because I get that it's a
thing.
running joke, but I'm going, you know, there was a Twitter thread about it earlier that was cracking me up. It was like when you make a joke and accidentally discover someone's kink. It was this girl saying like she had been like to one of her male friends, went like, good boy. And apparently he just like blushed and she was like, oh God. Oh God. And then someone else was like, oh, I jokingly like tugged on her ponytail and just instantly could tell that she was really into it.
Ew.
So let's go around the class. What's yours?
Going around the class.
That can't be it. Okay.
When you drop those tennis skirt merch, it's going to be fucking mental.
That's a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea.
And I'm going to make it like air up where
Perfect.
there's a nice scent at the back.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch it. Blueberry muffin.
It's a great choice.
No, just literally just like, you know, new tennis ball smell.
Oh, I
But
love that shit. Yeah.
When you open that if you got your product to smell like that, I think a lot of people would love
That's
it.
true, actually.
Yeah.
It's a great smell. Okay, next up. Same thing. Just the same thing, I mean. Same thing up.
What?
So I just started speaking to this guy a few weeks ago, and he seems really amazing so far. He's attractive, gives well thought out responses when we're texting, compliments me often, and has generally been great to chat with. Today, in a very innocuous way, whilst we were talking about how our separate New Year's Eve plans had gone, he brought up the show Fear Factor, specifically when people are made to interact with bugs. He asked if I was afraid of bugs, and I replied that I'm generally not too scared of them. Then, he asked if I would hypothetically participate in a challenge where I was asked to squish a bug with my bare hands. I replied that I think it's mean to just kill bugs for no reason. Do you think this girl's been talking to that hedgehog?
What the fuck?
Then he tells me that he finds it really attractive when women aren't afraid to squish bugs. It's kind of fucked up.
That's a really weird kink.
I thought that he meant not being afraid to like kill a spider with a newspaper or something, but he kept going. He asked if I'd squish a slug. He stipulated that it wasn't alive to accommodate my desire not to kill bugs with my bare hands. I said I wouldn't necessarily be afraid to do it, but that I wouldn't particularly want to either, or enjoy doing so. Then he asked if we were in a relationship, if I'd squish a big bug, the bigger the better, with my hands for him. At this point, I was weirded out and asked him if it was a sexual thing, and he said it wasn't, that it was just attractive to see a woman being brave enough to do something like that. Squash a dead slug? The bravery.
Hell.
I felt tentatively okay with that explanation and steered the conversation away from that after this. The thing is, he already has brought it up again. He brought up that his friend dared him to squish a bug with his hands once, and when I didn't really give that a response, he followed up with, "Do you want to hear about the dare?" So now I'm weirded out. Even though he assured me it wasn't a sexual thing, I can't help but feel like he brought it up way too many times for it not to be. I really don't want to look it up though. Is this something you'd look past? I don't want to kink shame or anything, but I really have a problem with the idea of crushing bugs. I love animals and I hate the idea of squishing bugs for no reason, even if they're dead, sad emoji. I feel like even if I shut it down completely and we started a relationship, I'd always have it in the back of my mind and look at him a little differently. What if we saw a bug and I wanted to pick it up because it's cute? I'd be worried about what he was thinking. Am I being too sensitive? Is this something worth breaking it off for? By the way, we were not dating, guys. This was a Tinder talking stage that I haven't even met. I posted him mainly to see if this was something that could, I could let go of, or if I was fixating on it. But I think most of you are right in saying that he was way too hyper-focused on the topic. I texted him and told him that this obsession about talking about crushing bugs was freaking me out and that I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Then I blocked him. Thanks, guys. Am I the arsehole? Am I overreacting?
That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life.
So odd.
What the hell, man?
Squishing bugs, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
It's fucked up. And just a weird, why would you ever be interested in that? How does that develop? You're like, oh.
Where does that come from?
That's so weird. That is really weird.
Do you think things like that are all psychologically developed over something?
They have to be.
But or is it just an innate, physical difference in your brain?
If you have a kink, there is a higher likelihood that you got it from one of your parents. So they've done studies where they've been like, "What's your kink?" And then they ask your parents. So if you're sitting at home and you're going, "Oh, I've got this fetish," so does your mum or dad probably.
Oh no. The milk.
And I've been eating the cucumber at home all the time.
Oh god, that is such a weird. I don't even know how to. Obviously, you're not overreacting. That's bizarre as hell. That really is
so weird.
Also,
I don't know if
God.
I probably would call it off actually because it's a bit sadistic.
I'd have to call it off. That you have to call. That's so strange.
Yeah.
That is so unnerving. What an unnerving conversation. Like you're just trying to watch TV. He's like, "Do you want to hear about the dare?"
Yeah, do you want to hear about
I just told you the dare that I had.
Squashed a dead slug.
Yeah, I would just be like, "What the?"
I thought it was going on that
I'd
he's
be
like
scared. I think.
You know how some people do the thing like the leading into it, so you go like slippery slope. So you don't just go like straight up like oh, blah, blah. You go like oh, do you like playing tennis? Any part of it, and you like lead into it. You don't just straight up go oh, you like fucking tennis skirts, do you?
Speaking
or do you like
experience?
Or do you fucking like them? Not like fucking the kink isn't fucking the tennis skirts.
No.
It's the easy access.
Because that
to
would
the tennis
ruin the
skirts.
cotton.
Yeah. How was I going with that? So I thought it was going to be one of those like what's it called?
Soft launch.
CNBT. You know that one? Cock and ball torture.
Oh yeah, I thought it would develop. Yeah.
I thought it was like if you like the idea of squashing a dead slug,
Squash my fucking nuts.
squash my fucking penis.
Venus.
Venus.
I went to school with him, I think.
Venus.
What, cock and ball torture?
What?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Cock and ball torture. I went to school with him.
How's that a name? Cock and bull torture.
Venus is way more of a name.
What's the joke here? Venus is way more of a name.
Oh, Venus Williams. That's what he's talking about.
Okay, smash like if you think we should take Jabba's mic away from him for one episode for that.
Smash Mike. Oh, God.
And if you like the idea of smashing a mic, imagine a slightly softer mic.
One that is a slug.
A sort of like tanned brown. I'll give you the hex code later. A mic like that.
You love saying hex code. Are you talking about your cock? I thought you were talking about a slug.
Just a slippery.
Surely this whole thing is murderous.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what you'd be worried about. You'd be like, you like the
murderous.
idea of the woman crushing something and killing it. How far does that go?
Yeah.
That's that Dharma
A
thing.
Yorkshire
isn't it?
Terrier?
That Dharma thing, because he was caught killing animals, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not the same, but there is
It is
like
Kind of, yeah. It's the
murderous
obsession.
tones.
It's like the slippery slope. It's like, how far does this go?
Do you think you should be able to kink shame? You know, you'll inevitably get people in the comments going, don't kink shame.
Well, yeah, when it's immoral and you're talking about killing things or desecrating the lives of an animal.
I think saying you shouldn't kink shame is one of the most bizarre standpoints to ever have in your life.
Yeah. I think the
You
harmless
should
ones.
absolutely be able to kink shame if it's something like that.
Yeah, if it's something like that, I agree. I think the general thing is like, oh, if they like getting pissed on in the shower or something.
I still think you can pass judgment on it though.
Do you?
Yeah, for if someone's got any kink, I feel like I can pass. I feel like you should be able to pass judgment on anything, even if it's not kink. Like if you like a certain food, I could be like, oh, that's gross, mate. So I should be able to say if you like getting pissed and shitted on, I could be like, I disagree with that.
Interesting. Okay, tell you what. Let's see how judgmental you are. Ready?
Arthur's just whispered in his ear
Bro.
for the audio.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, is that your thing?
Well, why do you think I'm so excited you got a car?
Oh, you can guess
That cream interior as well. Yes, please.
yes, please. It's essentially.
Yes, please. Yes, you're right. It's cream interior.
A lot of you probably think that he whispered dog in my ear. No, he likes being shoved into the glove box. Fucking weird.
That exhaust pipe's the perfect diameter.
His whole fucking body.
I like doing that. Fucking the cigarette lighter.
God. All right, that's fucking mental.
Wait, you got to whisper when you want. Let me see how judgmental I am.
Okay. Bro, that's you know what that is? That's when you're like joking around and you realise,
Wait,
oh my
you
god, that's
too?
their king.
Yeah.
He just went, fuck, you know. Oh
I
God,
love
what
that
the
you
fuck
just
just
properly just sacked into each other talking about kink shaming.
imagine you had both me.
Fell on top of you.
This is my
Fell
kink.
into his lap and it slipped in.
Bro.
That's going on AO3 later.
What the hell is that? Am I the arsehole getting mad at my boyfriend for cheating in video games? We've been dating for a few months. I'm in my late 20s, male. He's in his 30s. We were out to dinner last night after work and we got to talking about the new GTA game releasing later this year and trailed off into talking about what games we like to play. Well, it'll actually
Can't
be
wait, by the way.
in 2090 that will finally drop. He said he liked playing shooter/multiplayer battle royale games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. I jokingly said that my aim is absolute garbage on console. He said, well, that's why I use aimbot and wall hacks, and laughed at it like a joke. For non-gamers, wall hacks and aimbot are cheating softwares downloaded to help someone to cheat unfairly in multiplayer games.
Yeah, so aimbot is basically if there's a player on your screen, it locks to them. So you just press shoot and every shot hits. It's impossible to beat an aimbot. And wall hacks is even worse. Like
Shoot through a wall.
You can just shoot through a wall or just see where someone is. Like there'll be a red outline on the wall. So you can almost like see an X-ray where they are.
Look,
so
I
they
am
come around the
shaking with
corner.
anger there.
They come around the corner and you know they're there. You wait with a shotgun. Or one is. I've never done it before.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Horrible
I did not
bastard.
laugh with him. I play a lot of multiplayer games and I let him know that it's so frustrating when people use cheats and hacks to ruin the game and experience of other players, especially after I finish work and want to have a good time. Dealing with these kinds of players pisses me off. He said something along the lines of, why are you getting so defensive over how I play video games? And I told him, because it's loser behavior, which it is. Ruining other people's nights on games is how you wind down at the end of the day. The rest of the night was awkward as fuck, and I think it was mutual that we won't be seeing each other anymore.
Whoa.
the breakup. So honestly, am I the arsehole? Maybe we both equally suck, and it's best that we don't date or play video games together.
First of all, I agree with people using hacks.
Yeah. I also just think, how can you be having fun? Because you just, all you have to, there's no like challenge. You're just pressing a button.
Yeah.
It's like a farming game then at that point. It's
It
weird,
is,
isn't it?
yeah. Like cheating for on a game just for the sole purpose of winning and getting the feeling of it.
But then, is it the same?
How is that satisfying
Yeah.
at all?
That is, I guess, it's funny though that they're like, no, that's not funny at all.
Yeah.
I'm breaking up with you.
It's a brutal, it's quite extreme, but what does it say about if they're going like, you have to be pretty tapped in the head to be playing an aim. Have you ever seen like a clip of someone using them come up?
Yeah.
And you're just like, you're generally just sitting at home, it's aiming for you and you're pressing shoot.
Yeah.
It's the exact same with chess. When someone cheats at chess and you're like, I'm not playing you.
No.
I'm playing a computer. This can't be satisfying for you. I remember when I first like started playing chess, I was like, I didn't know anything about opening. So, you know, like there's opening theory. So like, you've got to move here when this happens, this is the best move. I was like, oh, if I like use the database of like the best opening moves, I can like play those, get into a good position where we're both out of theory and then play on. And obviously that doesn't make sense, but I was like, oh, it felt like there was a point to it. And I didn't really think about it much. Obviously now it's like, I like totally get it, like completely ruins it. But like, at least there, like it felt like there was some sort of like point to it. Like I was like, oh, I'll eventually learn that on the third move, I'll put the knight there. And then eventually I won't need the database. And you actually do that. You can do that on daily chess actually. So like when you play 1 day per move, you can access the thing in the opening theory. If anyone's ever considering it, play daily chess instead. But like the ones where it's just, you're just holding a trigger and your character's going boop, boop, boop.
They're just a switch.
You've got to be nuts in the head to enjoy that.
Yeah. They're just they're not doing anything. They are literally just on the switch.
Yeah.
For aimbot.
The computer's playing the game using
It's
you.
like watching something. But then there must be some enjoyment there somewhere. I used to set up FIFA games, like just the regular like kickoff friendly matches, and put myself in the middle rather than on either of the teams just to watch a game.
That's so messed up.
Because at the end of the day, mate, I had nothing else going on.
You'd watch FIFA play each other like El Clasico.
Yeah, I
just go no
pick two
controller.
good teams and I just go no controller, watch it.
That's so funny.
Shut the game. I'll be like, mate, I'm watching the game later. Like, what the fuck is this? Man United playing Chelsea again. Yes, of course they are.
That's so weird. That's not cheating on a game though.
No, but do you see what? It's mind numbing. I'm doing fuck all, but it's gaming.
That intrigues my curiosity. I would like to know if you set up a Man United Liverpool on the next FIFA, who would win?
So there is some
something.
value there. There's some value there, yeah.
But
Whereas
with the thing where it's just, I mean, you're actually getting the dopamine when you get the nuke. To be fair, actually,
Honestly,
Me
they're
and
like
Chris did it
trolls,
on
though.
Call of Duty, just thinking about it. We used to jump in free for all. Did you guys ever do this? When you search for a free for all game, there was a time when you could join each other's game. And me and Chris used to go in free for all, find a place, tack insertion, and kill each other until you get 25 kills. And people would see you getting Harrier, getting Chopper Gunner, and the whole map would start searching for you to try and kill you before your nuke. And they'd often get you because the maps obviously weren't infinite.
Yeah.
But like, that was, I guess, because we wanted to have the nuke symbol. You know, you get the emblems.
Yeah, so you get something out of it.
And we were like, that's epic.
Maybe they get something out of it. It's like all the victory royales and shit like that. But
It was called Boost.
Yeah,
That was the
maybe.
origin of boosting.
Boosting.
Yeah.
But it does it. Do you know what? In the long run, it doesn't work out worth it. You know, I've had my GTA days. I've taken advantage of glitches. I've racked up money doing, you know, and then it gets to a point where you can buy anything in the game. In GTA 5 when it first came out, I figured out how to change my IP address and just make fucking millions every mission. I bought everything, and then what?
Yeah, and then what?
It's lonely at the
It's
fucking top.
unfulfilling. Yeah, unfulfilling. But also, just like it's messed up. Like what? Once you get the game or get the respect to the game,
Yeah.
like now, I wouldn't feel proud having the nuke symbol, or like I wouldn't gain anything from going.
No,
oh, I'm going to use a
just gotta
computer
show
to assist
people,
this
haven't you?
move,
Yeah.
or something like. You wouldn't feel proud of the wins or care about the losses.
No.
Part of the fun is the competitiveness of these games.
So do you think then that breaking up with this person is valid?
Depends on whether you've had the chat, whether you go like, oh, do you not? Because, you know,
Would it be a
you need your
problem?
eyes opening.
Would it be a problem for you if they continued to do it in your relationship? They're like, oh, I'm going to game as well. And then next to you just use an aimbot and you're just playing your own game. You're doing different games, but they're just over there aimbotting.
I think
Would
it's
you be
weird,
like,
but I
nah,
don't know
you've
if,
got
I don't know if I was in love with someone.
It's just a weird thing, isn't
I'd
it?
be like,
It's
that's fucking weird, but fine.
That's such a niche, like, issue to have in a relationship, to be like, oh, he keeps aimbotting.
Yeah,
I love
he
it,
uses
but he
aimbot. I love him, but he aimbots. It's not deep
It's
enough.
tough, isn't it? It's like, what?
It feels like a symptom of a larger problem.
Yeah.
So what happens? What happens in life
Yeah,
when
'cause it
something like that? Are you going to steal? Oh, it's easier to go and rob a bank than it is to earn money.
True.
You're going to start doing that?
It feels like there might be an online. I feel like aimbotters are like online trolls, and they're the type of people to leave hate comments and that sort of thing. You know,
And you'd be
you're
like, oh.
just rage baiting people for no reason.
Yeah. And you'd be like, oh, if we have kids one day and we have a family Monopoly night, am I going to have
What
to
are you
be
gonna
like,
do, mate? You're not the banker.
You're not the banker. You ain't going near the banker,
Yeah.
mate.
Let me put it that way. And then he pulls out aimbot all of a sudden. He's not killing you.
Yeah, and you're like,
It's Monopoly. How are you killing
you've
her?
got another 500. Okay, fine. I didn't. You've got no properties and you're not past going a while, but you have got a lot of cash.
7 billion. That
It'd be in the back of your head. You'd be like, you never enjoy games night with them again.
Yeah, demons, mate. It was like
Demons.
exactly.
I actually do think this is like a weird thing. I think I'd find
Pretty
it
weird,
difficult.
isn't it?
Yeah,
You'd call it a relationship.
I think that would be in that stage of the relationship. I'd be like,
Oh, how far in were they?
I think they said
3
it was
years or
early.
something, was it?
Oh, is it that early? That long, sorry. How long is it then? Oh,
Early,
this is
like 5 a.m.
This is completely different one. 2 seconds.
I think the 2 weeks in one was the weird kink.
A few months.
A few months.
Oh.
That is probably early enough. Maybe call it off.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the reason why I thought.
Yeah,
it
I'd be
would
like,
be
that's a
okay.
red flag.
yeah.
You're
If it
gone.
was years, then
You're
I
done.
thought when you originally started reading this that they got caught cheating with someone else in terms
in a
of
video
like,
game.
so getting caught cheating on like Baldur's Gate, for example. Apparently, there's quite explicit
Those are
sex
unusual things.
scenes. Could you-
Skyrim sex mods. Oh, funny.
Well, could you imagine walking? What would you say then?
Oh, well,
If you found your partner
that's a whole different story.
Or
That's
Sims,
That's just like
or Sims,
Internet
you've
sex,
named
isn't
yourself, and you are
someone
woohooing
else.
with someone else.
Woohooing. That's hilarious.
if it's like a made-up person though. Because,
Yeah, if it's an NPC, that's different to if it's played by another character.
because my character in what's it called, Tomodachi Life, doesn't live with Liv. He lives with another dude, and I
Called Arthur.
Ryan Trahan.
Oh. No
They
doubt.
don't,
No
there's
Arthur.
nothing
No Andrew.
sexual about it. They just live with each other.
Fair enough.
I think it's an odd one. That's quite fun.
That is odd. Yeah, because at what point do you go like the gaming world becomes actually betrayal on the Reddit? Like
I miss him.
in let's say VR. If you're like one of our friends who's trying to remain nameless,
It was a very similar to name to one of us here.
is shagging away in the MetaQuest. If it's another person in their MetaQuest going at it, are you like, that's betrayal? I think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's an NPC, if it's a
Still a bit fucking weird.
if
isn't it?
if it's a dragon, is that if it's an NPC dragon? Please say that's okay. No, that's not fucked up, is it? Okay. That's not weird, is it? That's not
Honestly, I think we're gonna have to end this pod before you admit to anything terrible here.
Yup.
I think enough has been said, but it'd be cool to.
Well,
speak
you
with everyone else.
fantasies about the Queen chess piece.
No, guys, please share your opinions down in the comments. We're gonna have to stop him ASAP here. It's getting worse. Let us know what you think. Do you think we're wrong? Do you agree with any of our takes there? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars, join the Patreon, do all that, blah blah blah.
Bro's done with this episode, and so are you. Bye.
This has been a Global and the Fella Studios production.